And welcome back, everybody. I just came back from an old retro video game store that I had about a town or so over. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but I'd like to give some kind of highlight to a place like this. They did a midnight release for the Tears of the Kingdom. I was not there for that. I did have to go to work in the morning, but I was very lucky to pick up one of the two last amiibos that they actually had left for the release of Tears of the Kingdom. I knew one of those were going to either skyrocket in price once the game was released, or they were going to become very hard to find. So, nonetheless, I asked the owner if I could take some video for you guys, and he said that's okay. He just doesn't want to be put in any of the clips, and I didn't want to disturb any of the customers or anything, so we waited until everybody was cleared out of the store. Very nice guy. I am very surprised at the large selection that there is at this place, and that's exactly why I wanted to go in, take a look, and show you guys about the place. Thank you. And here we are. Now again, the owner here didn't want to display his face on camera, and he didn't want me disturbing any customers at the time, so I agreed. I was very thankful to him for allowing me to do something like this. There was so much here that it was hard to even take a moment and really display singular items that he had. The place was so busy. Lots of foot traffic was coming in. They had tons of consoles, lots of used consoles, some really interesting items all around the store. You can see here I look over at all the Pokemon games that he had, and really surprised at the value for a lot of them. I'm sorry if I'm going through a little bit too quickly here, but he also has another section to the store here where he really likes to do records. He does trade-in records, he just sells records, and you can sell records for video games, or even the other way around. You can trade in your video games and get credit towards video games. This place here had a deal going on with a Facebook ad where you were able to trade 2 of your Switch games plus $10 to get Tears of the Kingdom. And I went there and was pleasantly surprised by some of the trade-in value that they accepted with some of their games. I was able to get the game completely for free. I was able to also get Resident Evil 4 Remake from here, and I've also put in my pre-order for Pikmin 4. Here is just a small wall of unopened amiibos, interesting odds and ends, boxed NESs, and you name it. I think it's an interesting concept to have a cardboard box of all of these controllers. I guess it just lets people pick out what they'd like instead of just asking a lot of the time for an associate to come help them. Ton of GameCube controllers. Of course, they had a few Spice Orange, but no white ones. I really love a white one in my collection.
People love everything Nintendo. You know, the Pokemon games, the Mario games, the Zeldas.
It all flies.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to thank him again very much for allowing me to do this. It was a great time going out there. I'm really glad that he was able to do the midnight release for Tears of the Kingdom. He was saying that he sold upwards of 90 copies at his midnight release. For a independent shop like this, I hope his success continues, and we'll probably go back there soon. Thank you. Goodbye.